Today I'm going to discuss with you the strategy of UPPSC Prelims. First of all of you know very well that the examination which was going to be held, preliminary examination which was going to be held on 17th of March 2024 has been postponed to July. So let's see when do we get the exact date of examination. Till then, let us look into how we need to go forward with the preparation. This video is going to be helpful especially for the English medium students who rarely get proper help for the strategy videos because most of the videos are in Hindi. So both of you, all of us can see and look into this and understand how to move forward with this preparation. As we all know that we have two papers in preliminary examination, and that is paper 1 and paper 2. So the first one is general studies and the second one is CSAT. Now moving on to general studies, paper 1, we have current events. Now the current events are of national and international importance. That is everything which is related to the national importance as well as out of our nation India, that is international as well. On current events of national and international importance, candidates will be expected to have knowledge about them. Moving on to history of India and Indian national movement. In history, emphasis should be on broad understanding, social, economic and political aspects. Right, so these are the three aspects which we need to look into. In Indian national movement, the candidates are expected to have a synoptic view of nature and character of the freedom movement, growth of nationalism and attainment of independence. We'll further look into the themes of these subjects properly in separate videos. This is just a brief explanation of what we are supposed to do in these subjects. And moving on to number 3, India and world geography, that is physical, social, economic geography of India and the world. In world geography, only general understanding of the subject will be expected. Questions on the geography of India will relate to physical, social and economic geography of India. I hope all of us have understood physical, social and economic geography of India. Next is Indian polity and governance. Now, part 4 is Indian polity and governance, which is related to the constitution, political system, Panchayati Raj, public policy, right issues, etc. Whenever we might look into the previous year questions, we would have definitely noticed that there are questions put up from the topic of Panchayati Raj every year from one or the other place. Now, in Indian polity, economic and culture, questions will test knowledge of the country's political system, including Panchayati Raj and community development, broad features of economic policy in India and Indian culture. When it comes to these subjects, I guess we have current affairs playing a major role, like whatever topics which have been in news, like enforcement directorate has been in news since a long time. Panchayat always remains, and election has also been a major topic since a long time. So we need to look into all these things. The 16th Finance Commission, the new person who has been set up for that place, right? So everything which is related to all these topics, we need to be thorough with and we need to be updated with as well. Now, next is economic and social development, sustainable development, poverty inclusion, demographics, social sector initiatives, etc. The candidates will be tested with respect to problems and relationship between population, environment and urbanization. And if I again move to this point of poverty inclusion, let me tell you, poverty is a very important topic. It is asked in prelims, and if not in prelims, then definitely in mains there is one question almost every year from this topic of poverty and even unemployment as well. Now moving to general issues on environment, ecology, biodiversity and climate change. So over here we have to look into the general awareness on these topics, and suppose we have to look into the national parks, the new national parks added, wildlife sanctuaries, and other things related to all these issues and topics, the various type of diseases like Minamata disease, Ita and all that. So these things can be correlated with science as well. These subjects, especially if I talk about environment, ecology, biodiversity, climate change, general science and geography, these are correlated. Especially if I talk about geography and these three are correlated with each other. So we need to look into them at one time, because all of them are correlated, and it helps us in understanding these topics easily if we look into them one by one. So these are the things which we are supposed to look into. General science, of course, we have been studying it since our school time, so it's interesting as well, क्योंकि हम शुरू से जो पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, that is the only thing we need to look into again and again. And then moving on to the next thing, and next part is CSAT. So CSAT is paper 2, general studies 2. It consists of comprehension, interpersonal skills including communication skills, and next is including communication skills, logical reasoning and ability, and analytical ability, decision making and problem solving, general mental ability, elementary mathematics up to class 10th level, arithmetic, algebra, geometry and statistics, general English up to class 10th level, and general Hindi up to class 10th level. So these are the things we need to look into, and trust me, the best source for this is the previous year papers of CSAT. Now let us quickly decode the sources for paper 1. So I am again going to be very brief about this. This is just a brief description about what we need to go forward with, and I'll again bring a detailed video for each and every subject as to how we need to go with it. Now if suppose you have coaching notes, well and good, but if you don't have, do go for the standard books or the NCRTs which you are supposed to look into. I hope you all have gone through the NCERT of geography, history and science for these subjects, since it is very important, and history as well. History, geography, science and polity is optional. I mean, if you can understand, if you have a good understanding, then Lakshmikant is very nice and good enough, but it totally depends upon how comfortable you are with them. And otherwise also, if you have coaching notes of any coaching, it's well and good, but maximum things which I have noticed regarding coaching notes is that coaching notes are written from mains point of view more as compared to the prelims. So keep on reading them, refer to the PYQs as to what type of questions are being asked from those topics, and add on to your coaching notes the static portion which is missing in it and has been asked in the examination. Now next, moving on to Ghatna Chakra. This is the most referred by all of the toppers and the ones who are selected, and even the ones who are not selected. So let me come to Ghatna Chakra. Ghatna Chakra of polity, general science, environment, history, polity and geography is definitely a reliable source by maximum all of the candidates for UPPSC, and for economy, the Ghatna Chakra is also available, but I personally don't prefer to it. I do not stick to it because the main important things of economy keep on changing, and current oriented things are more often asked in the examination. So it's more preferable to stick to the current topics related to this, and of course budget and other things are also important. So these things can be looked into separately, right? So these are the things which we look into for Ghatna Chakra. For these subjects, you should read the Ghatna Chakra at least 3 to 4 times properly. And if you have this much of time, you can definitely do this much of work properly. If you divide every Ghatna Chakra into certain pages, that on a single day, on a particular day, you are supposed to do these many pages. Now moving on to the UP special part. UP special is very important, not only from prelims point of view but from the mains point of view as well, as paper 6 and paper 5 are introduced for UP special now. So of course this is going to play a major role here. Now any reliable source which you follow and which you can follow, there are sources of Ghatna Chakra, and other booklets are also available which have a very good information about UP special, and I would also show some of them in the next video, which I would be providing for separately for each and every subject and portion. Now next, moving on to the current affairs portion, I myself rely to the newspapers which I read every day. I have made it a habit to read the Indian Express every day, and if you are living in UP, Uttar Pradesh, the Lucknow edition is definitely a good source, as it provides almost all the important information required for a candidate to be aware about. And I also refer to some of the important portions which are to be followed, and that is 10 important headlines of Baatein UP Ki. And that is of course very helpful. I have not noted it down properly, but it is of great help, and I would make it a point that I note it down somewhere, because UP current affairs is also of great importance. And I also refer to I had completed DRISHTI from the UPSC Hindi channel, as they have a playlist over there. So I would even attach it to the video, because you might you might find a fault in searching it, or maybe you might not find it up easily. So I would be attaching it over here. And of course I do some of the important portions from Vision monthly magazines, though it's a bit pending of 1 to 2 previous months, but I make it a point that I complete those things. Even if you have a lot of time, and if you have completed those Ghatna Chakra portions, you can find out some time to read and go through the PT 365, which has been uploaded on the site of Vision, and is there in the market as well. And the most important part is Youth PYQ. This is going to play a major role. You can use the PYQ of any other sources also if you belong to Hindi medium, but for English medium, I guess Youth is providing a good portion, and even Disha publication have also brought, but I am not sure about it since I have not gone through it. But Youth publications is fine enough, since it consists of GS1 and GS2 GS1 that is paper 1 and paper 2 CSAT both. So you can find out this previous year book, and that is going to be of great help. Now moving on to paper 2. If I come to paper 2, it consists of CSAT again, and I am going to be very honest about this, though I have not studied separately for paper 2, but I definitely went through some of the topics that I would definitely discuss with you later on. But right now I would tell you that do practice after every one alternate or 2 alternate day, once or maybe once in a week, you should practice one previous year paper of CSAT, and this is going to be again of great help to you. So I request all of you to begin with this, and if you find any fault, do comment, and I would definitely discuss that problem in the next videos of mine. Do tell me in the comment section as to what should be the topic for the next video, though I have planned out something, but it would be of great help if you also drop a comment and tell me up as to what I need to work upon for you all. And thank you. Have a great day ahead, and a good preparation to all of you, and good luck for all this preparation of yours. It's going to be a good journey. All the best. Thank you.